Yeah, so Mitchell, I think one thing that, much like Jareth, when we started off with him, you broke your new career high in receiving yards. So first off, walk me through that and just walk me through the preparation that you guys have seen from UTSA so far.
Well, last game I just tried to make the plays whenever I got my opportunity. So that's how that happened. And as far as UTSA, we just taking it one day at a time, and we're just looking at them. I know they're coming in here pretty confident. They're 5-0, so we're not underestimating them or anything like that. So we're ready to play.
What do you see from, you touched on UTSA, what do you see most from their defense? I mean, they're 5-0, they've beaten a Power 5 team this year.
Yeah.
The first week, I mean, what sticks out to you most about that defense when you look at them on tape?
I mean, they're intense. They play hard, as they should. And, honestly, we just got to take advantage of our opportunities when we can, and convert on touchdowns, when we get in the red zone, making sure we're scoring touchdowns instead of field goals. So I feel like that's the biggest thing going against them. We just got to play hard.
Big thing with touchdowns, I've asked everyone this, so you'll be like the millionth person to hear this. You see all the points, the numbers speak for themselves, but you look at when they come, and they don't quite come right away. They may come at the end of the first quarter. They don't really come on those first two drives. That's something that's been acknowledged by Coach Heller and others. So what do you guys have to do to make sure you start fast and don't start as like Malachi Corley and I think Jareth said, lackadaisical? How do you avoid that lackadaisical start on offense?
I feel like first we can't overthink it. I know it's kind of like a thing, like, oh man, like first 4 games we haven't started fast. You can't. It's kind of, when you go into the game, you can't really think like that. You kind of just like, we got to play hard and then execute each play that we're given. So I mean, I think that's how we can start by doing that. Is just executing and executing our assignments really. That's it.
How have you tweaked your game, if you have, and what have you been working on since last week, since the game, to where you're getting ready for Saturday?
Honestly, I think big thing with me is just going out there, being calm and playing, just loose. I mean, I'm kind of like, sometimes I can be uptight, and I want to go out there and just be loose, see the ball all the way in. I focus on getting in and out my breaks, but that's really what I focus on right now.
Jareth is the guy that we just talked to. He starts his career at the FCS level. Now he's at the FBS level, leading the country in receiving yards. And today he gets named to the Blitnikoff Award watch list. Seeing his kind of progression since he's been here, kind of flying under the radar. With Bailey getting a lot of the attention with the new guys coming in. I guess what does it mean to you as another receiver to see him get that recognition?
Oh, he deserves it, man. That man, he comes in here and works hard. He's humble. He's not cocky at all. And he does what he's supposed to do, and he helps others when he can, and he definitely deserves everything he gets. Like, if anybody deserved it, it'd be him, for sure.
Yeah, Mitchell, one thing I kind of wanted to hear from Jareth, and I want to hear from you, is just the kind of chemistry that you've had to get with Bailey, like when he first got here. So walk me through what kind of relationship that you have with him, and how important is it that you have a quarterback that you can trust and help you guys make some big plays?
Me and Bailey, we have a great relationship, as all the receivers do with him. I mean, we go out Taco Tuesday nights, and we do stuff like that. And then, when he first got here, we used to do routes on the air on the weekends, and just getting the chemistry in, on and off the field. So it's like, we're friends before teammates. So we're good.
We're a local taco.
Oh yeah.
That's the move, man. You ever go bowling with Jareth?
Oh,
As part of
yeah.
that? What's the story there? I keep
Jareth,
hearing about it.
Jareth and his little brother Josh, they're really good at bowling. They're like that. They know how to put the spin on it, know how like that. And they talk a lot of trash doing it, but like it's a competitive thing. I'm not as good, but like when it comes to competing, I don't care. Like I'm ready to get out there with them. I'm just not as good.